up, weebs? Jordan here. So, One Piece chapter 1022 spoilers are out. I'm going to be spoiling you today in this video. If you don't want to be spoiled, check out some of my other videos and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to be up to date on rad, cool anime and manga stuff. So, let's get into the One Piece 1022 spoilers. So I get my One Piece spoilers on Twitter from Oro Japan. He just kind of posts up-to-date One Piece news, not just manga spoilers, but other things going on in the community. So make sure and go give him a follow if you want to be ahead of the game on One Piece. Title, ornament. Also, chapter title translation isn't fully accurate. It can also be translated to flower form, and the title is related to Marco in some way. So that's pretty interesting. Later on, there's going to be some cool things that sort of relate to that you'll see. But ornament is, can't think of anything particularly why it would be named that. Maybe we'll learn more as the week goes on, but that's just kind of a weird, interesting thing about the title name for these spoilers. So hopefully we'll learn something new about it. So the first big spoiler is that we're gonna get Raizo versus Fukurokuju, and they're both ninjas, so that makes sense. And I think that there's a point where it mentioned that Fukurokuju was like his biggest rival in Wano. Overall, that fight just kind of makes sense right now where we're at in One Piece, and I think Oda, no brainer, put the two like ninjutsu users together in a fight. So nothing unusual there. That makes sense. We also get the big announcement all over Onigashima. The Tobi Roppo have all been defeated. So after chapter 1021, where Robin takes out Black Maria, we get the complete defeat of the Tobi Roppo. Best Girl Robin put a period at the end of the Tobi Roppo fights, which I loved. I loved Robin's new Black Demon form. It's also mentioned in the chapter in these spoilers that we have 15 minutes until Onigashima lands on Wano, Flower Capital. And in manga and anime time, 15 minutes could be like 20 chapters. We did get the end of the last chapter where Momonosuke wants to be turned into an adult so he can be an adult dragon, and he could use the dragon flames to help kind of lift Onigashima back up to, keep it from falling on Wano. Luffy, sort of got him back in gear with his speech to him saying, you're the leader, Momo, you need to do this, you got to step it up. You can't be a crybaby forever. So I think this is kind of like, this is Momo's big moment, the savior of Wano. I think that's a pretty safe bet that Oda would use Momo's wanting to be an adult for. So it makes sense. I get it. We're also going to get Killer versus Hawkins in this chapter. It's going to start that fight, which I honestly like, with Killer being part of Roof Piece, the rooftop battle of Onigashima. He was kind of the odd one out, so I guess it does kind of make sense that he's getting like his own kind of battle with Hawkins, who's been a main antagonist in Wano. Killer's pretty powerful. He's not as strong as Zoro, Kid, or Luffy, but he's definitely almost there in that tier of the worst generation. So I think a Killer and Hawkins fight would actually be pretty cool. And Hawkins actually marks Killer, so he's going to be in a sort of strange battle where he's going to have to defeat Hawkins, but Killer, if he damages Hawkins, he's going to get hurt. We also are going to get the setup for Cat Viper versus Perospero. Perospero is kind of in that area where Queen and Sanji are fighting right now. Cat Viper is going to kind of come in and help Sanji get a 1v1 with Queen. And then I guess King kind of comes in while Sanji's fighting Queen. So it's kind of like Sanji has I'm assuming he's going to have a couple of panels of having a hard time with King and Queen. But Marco, which I think might be one of the MVPs of Wano, is going to come in and take on King for a little bit. Marco tells King that he heard a long time ago that there was a race capable of creating and manipulating fire that lived on the Red Line. Marco saying this to the King is going to spark a fire, no pun intended, in a lot of One Piece theorists, because with unknown about why the Red Line's even there, and King being of a descendant of people that manipulated fire that lived on the Red Line, that's just like a segue right into an hour-long theory video. And to end the chapter, the big moment that you see in the thumbnail. Well, first off, Zoro is fully recovered now. He's back, and we are going to get Sanji and Zoro versus Queen and King. And that's no shocker there. That's kind of what we were expecting. The big battle, Zoro and Sanji versus King and Queen. We all expected it. We all expected this battle, and it's finally here. We're getting the first teases of it. So this is going to be the beginning of the end of Onigashima. This is the beginning of the end game. And if you guys are as excited about this as I am, make sure and hit the subscribe button to keep up to date. Stay ahead of the game on One Piece and other series like Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero Academia. Okay, I am going to get out of here. I will catch you next time. Peace.